It is so intense right now, I just want to land.
What's up? It is Yessie Ortiz with my first guest from the Platinum Life, Asiah Collins.
Hello.
And she look gorgeous, just as she does on television.
Thanks. You always look bomb.
Oh, thanks, girl. But she snapped like you had a baby and then you snapped right back.
I felt like it took me a long time, but everyone else seems to tell me that it happened quick.
So for those who watch Sunday Night Show, we got to know you. We got to introduce the rest of the ladies on the cast on the show. And there's too many to name, but we're gonna focus on you. And before we get into what happened with Crystal and that whole drama, let's recap just a little bit. So you're married to Kid Ink.
I'm married to Kid Ink.
You have a beautiful daughter.
Yes, Aislinn.
And she's gorgeous and the boss of the house, I would say.
She is the boss baby.
And
absolutely.
We didn't get to see her in the intro, of course, because we introduced the ladies, but will we get to see her in the season?
You will. You'll see her a few times in the season, but a lot of the show is centered around the business aspect, like the roles I play behind the scenes with Ink and his merchandising, and as well as the other ladies and the things they have going on. So she's not always there because I'm handling business. I'm in work mode, but you do get to see me in mommy mode as well.
That's what I really loved, that the Platinum Life is focusing on these women who have careers, who are very entrepreneurs, they're moms, or they're already women to be reckoned with, forced to be reckoned with. They're queens in their own, in their world with their husbands or their significant others. So I really love that about the show.
Yes, that was one of the reasons why I signed on to do this show, was just knowing that all of these women on the cast have so much going on for themselves.
Right, and no need to try to be someone else.
Yep.
Or try to, well, this is what I'm going to figure out in my life.
Yep.
I'm going to be a singer.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying. So during the duration of the filming, did you feel like you had to walk on any eggshells at all? Because there was tension right off the bat we saw with you and Crystal.
Yes. So, yeah, absolutely. I mean, there was tension between her and I from back in the beginning when we shot the sizzle for the show. Months and months before we actually went into production. And, I'm a very forgiving person. Like, my friends give me a lot of crap because they say that I'm too forgiving. I give people a lot of chances. And I was trying to do that with her, but the way she kind of just maneuvers, we just don't mesh.
Okay.
We don't. And you'll see throughout the season, like, me trying over and over. We both did. She did too. But, she's the kind of girl that, like, she likes to throw stones and hide her hand.
Yeah.
So.
I did notice, like, that I saw when last night's episode, you wanted to throw this brunch.
Yeah.
You were talking to who was it, Chantel?
Yeah.
And you guys were talking about this brunch that you want to do for all the girls. And was that your way of reaching out to Crystal as well and be like, let's mend our differences?
Yes. Obviously, me inviting her and wanting to invite her to the brunch was, okay, I know we got off to a bad start. Let's try to get all together, and then me and her can have fun in a fun setting and kind of get past the issues we had.
That's like some grown woman stuff, you know what I mean? Grown woman-ish.
At least that's what I thought, but it didn't necessarily play out that way when...
But but watching it back now, because we saw that Neo called her. Yeah. Neo called her and said, hey, I set up this whole thing for you guys and J-Lo's show in Vegas. Do you now feel that she still overshadowed your brunch and kind of like destroyed your plans?
I think it was, she definitely destroyed my plans. However, it's J-Lo. So do I regret going to Vegas instead of doing my brunch anyway? Hell no.
Yeah, because it's J-Lo.
It's J-Lo.
Right.
I'm 100% happy I went. J-Lo was amazing. It was incredible. It was a great show. So, I mean, I think I more so just regret taking that plane ride with her there. Like, I could have met them there.
Okay, you brought up the plane ride.
My legs don't even fit in the aisle.
They don't.
I can't stand up. Like, this is
your legs are touching me.
It's relax.
Listen, I know we're gonna throw shade and we're gonna do all that all day, but you being disrespectful by saying things about the leg space and all that, it's rude.
It's disrespectful to say that my legs is too long for the plane.
Okay, I had to, when I was watching this, I was like, is she really low-key being petty? Or was that you just being honest, like, genuine concern for your legs not fitting in the plane.
A little bit of both. I mean, I am a big girl. I'm very tall.
Yeah.
I have extremely long
And then
legs.
you add the heels.
And I have on these platform boots. So I think from the moment that I'm like trying to get up the stairs to the plane, I'm just thinking in my mind, I'm a big girl, so these are things I think about. Like, fuck, like it's not gonna be enough space for me on this plane. And even getting on, I felt that way. I was like, oh, I look big as fuck sitting here trying to climb through this aisle.
But you look cute, girl. You were looking good.
Thank you. And I mean, you know, of course, it comes off a little petty because her and I were already having some tension, but.
Yeah. You could see in the moment leading up to that, Crystal was getting irritated with the fact that you were running late.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
it's LA, there's traffic.
Yeah.
It's hard to be on time.
Do you believe this?
There's traffic. It's hard to be on time. But, I mean, you know, it was more so, there was a lot of her kind of talking under her breath and about me from behind the back of my head before we ever even kicked off into an argument. Like, she never directly addressed me.
Yeah.
It was very indirect. And I think for any grown woman, like, you hear another woman indirectly talking about you from the back of your head, you're gonna get a little conversation.
Okay, I came here with a different attitude. And what did I say to you? Did I say anything? Trying to actually make a man. You gonna lower your voice is what you gonna do.
Yeah, I got a little nervous because I was like, how is security gonna get through these women?
Yeah.
If they, because
we don't have security on our show because we don't have security on our show. I mean, you have these 7 women. We're not here to fight each other.
Yeah.
We're not here to fight each other. We're not throwing drinks at each other or fighting. We're not. And there are some heated arguments or conversations throughout the season, but there's a lot of girl power and bonding as well. Like, we don't really go that far.
Okay, that's interesting for most of those who don't know. When you watch other reality shows, there are security guys or women behind the scenes to step in at any moment. Yeah. And so you're saying this show, there is no security.
There's not. And
that says a lot about the women on the show.
And for me, I mean, I can speak for myself, can't speak for everyone, but I have a lot to lose. You know, I have my reputation as well as my husband's reputation. And he's not really for the extra stuff, you know? So I didn't sign on this show to go on there and act an ass and fight women. I'm almost 30 years old.
Yeah, and then that's why you agreed to it as well, right? Yeah, I noticed too, I was like, okay, they're showing Lola Monroe and Crystal in a Whole Foods, or I don't know, it was an organic grocery store that you would probably never see on any other reality shows, but they're like, you're actually doing reality world stuff.
Right.
So I really like that about the genuine and the authenticity of this show, The Platinum Life, which airs on Sunday nights, by the way.
Yeah.
So we get on the plane. You guys get on the plane. You guys get into an altercation.
Yes.
From the moment you signed on, you guys said you're not throwing blows no matter what.
Yeah.
It's just going to be words.
Even just most of the girls I knew before the show. I had just met Chantal, met Lamaya a little bit before we started filming, but have known Eric for years. Me and Brian are really close. And I had just met Crystal. But as for Alicia, Nazanin, Lola, I've known all these girls for years.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm going on here with my homegirls. Like, I'm not expecting to come on here and fight or throw blows or any of that. And, I mean, 7 strong personalities, we don't get along the whole time.
Right. And
unfortunately.
We saw at the end of the show that we're going to see towards the season bonding.
Yes.
We're going to see some emotional arguments.
Yes.
Now that the show is wrapped, do you feel confident that you're going to be portrayed in a good light, or who your true self is?
I 100% was my true self throughout filming. So I'm not nervous about that. I wasn't putting on for the cameras at all. Anything that I gave, whether it was a happy moment, a raw moment, or over the top and me going off, was true to what I was feeling at that time. But I was tested a lot by this same chick. So you're going to see throughout this season, there's a lot of layers to what goes on between her and I. And you'll just kind of see it all play out. Like, you have to stay tuned to see it.
The first episode was amazing. It's on Sunday nights, 9 Central, and it's The Platinum Life. Make sure to check that out. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for
being here. And I'm excited to see who we will have next week.
I cannot wait for you guys to tune in and see the rest of the season for The Platinum Life. It's so good. I promise you, you don't want to miss it. I'm Asiah Collins. The Platinum Life premieres every Sunday at 10 p.m. on E!
don't have no room for error.
This is your comeback. We got Lola Monroe.
Right. This is a new direction in my life. It will not be easy.
There is a door right there. Okay. Things are getting way too intense.
When Maya doesn't like us.
That was just uncalled. Why is your vibe so off?
I'm done. This is the platinum life.